right next to my house. My Wi-Fi's right there. Signals wink. Oh, there he goes. All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We finally made it, Friday. I haven't done a thumbnail because sometimes I don't even start on time. Meatball got his new pajamas. He got some new PJs this morning. What's there in the middle of the street, Meatball? I know, I see it too. What's that? Ooh, wait a minute. Look at that. Oh. What? Did it hit a feature I didn't know about? It looked like it was turning the volume up. Okay, let's see that again. Hold that. I don't know how I did that, but... Oh, it's hitting the volume. It's hitting the volume. All right. There we go. There we go. I thought I hit a new feature or something. There we go. I thought it was turning the volume up or down. Silly me. Ah, someone dropped a box off. Maybe there's a body in it. Yeah. Oh, so me and Miss Mac went to Palm Springs yesterday. I don't even know. I don't even want to open it. It's an Amazon box. It's crap. Nothing in it. I thought it'd be a box full of money. Yeah, so we went to Palm Springs to visit Sebastian. Got a face cleanse, or with this ball, got my face worked on. Me and Miss Mac both did. That man does such amazing work. I swear to God. I was actually hoping I would catch a glimpse of. We don't want to see that. The Kardashians are, well, not the Kardashians, Linda Carter. I heard she's coming to town in Palm Springs. Anywho, yeah. I told him I was in town and he invited us over. So I got a facial, whatever they call it. Then we did some shopping out there. Meatball got some new pajamas. We found a raincoat for Meatball that actually fits him. That was really cool. Another foggy day, guys. Another foggy day. We didn't walk around town too much. I would have went live, but we didn't walk around town. We did do some slot play now. Come on, let's go over here. Now we went to Agua Caliente and Rancho Mirage. And I was gonna sneak some slot play, but security was all around there yesterday. The casino was not that busy. What do you see? What do you see? I know, you can't see nothing. You can't see nothing. Come on, let's get out of the middle of the street before we get hit. Come on. Come on. Come on. And there's this thing where you can make a decoration. You know, you remember how when your kids are born. Come on, Meatball, come on. This car is coming, dude. I swear this dog don't fear cars. Okay, so you got yourself all tangled up. Hold on. Come on, you know how to do it. There you go, good boy. All right. Let's walk into the fog, Meatball. Yeah, so it's like, you know how you make your handprint and that clay or whatever. So they have a little thing for dogs where you could dip his paw in it. So we got him something like that. That's a project we got to do. We'll see how that goes. I was gonna say, you ever remember that movie, I think it was the 1970s or late 70s, early 80s, around that time era, called The Fog. I remember where this one town I used to live in. It was a small town, country town. It was called Glen Avon. And the only thing that worked out there was a very blue collar workers. Or if your dad wasn't an auto mechanic, or a truck driver, that's all that lived in that town, seemed like. You know, or your mom worked at the local grocery store, was babysitting or child care. That's how small the town was. People had horses. I remember the days where they would just walk around in town in horses. And I'm not talking about like that's how old I am, but no, that's just the way it was country living, is people had horses. And they would walk, you know, get on the horse, and we had rodeos and like that. They'd walk the town and walk everywhere, or not walk it, but ride their horses everywhere. But I remember I was a paper boy back then. I was telling the story yesterday to Mix Mac, and the fog would be so thick. You see where that tree is? That's about, I don't know, about 20 feet, maybe, give or take 20 or 30 feet. That's how thick the fog was out there. You couldn't see there, and I had to deliver papers. And I thought it was kind of cool because it was so quiet. And I was always afraid that, because I seen the movie The Fog, something was going to jump out and I wouldn't see it, and it's going to snatch me away. And the fog was so thick you could see it literally rolling in, like shit you see in the movies. Oh, look at that, Meatball. It's all rusted out and everything. Wow. No wheels, nothing. It's a Lamborghini. I wonder how long that's been there. It's not that rusted, so it must have been not that long. Yeah, so this is the fog, you guys. Day 2. Clears up like around 9 or 10 o'clock. Trash man's here today. I can hear the trash man. Yeah, so the foggy days, these kind of freaked me out a little bit. I was always nervous. I was afraid. And I remember riding, I would go down this one path, something similar like this, to get to this other home track. And it was just, instead of going on the street, it was a shortcut. And every now and then you run into somebody. Morning, morning, morning. That's all you would hear. They wouldn't say good morning, they'd just say morning. And they would be walking or just jogging through it. I'm like, who the hell's jogging and walking through the fog? Those are the good old days. But yeah, the town that we used to live in, you know, everybody was country. They wore cowboy hats, you know, and cowboy boots. They didn't give a shit, you know. People were blue collar workers, and they rode around on, especially it was the girls that did it mostly. They rode around on horses. We actually had this one place in this store. I don't know if you guys ever remember, like, where they had these posts, you know, these little stand posts where you could tie your horse up. So yeah, that's how old school it was. Town don't look like that no more. It's changed. Definitely has changed. Time has changed. Things have changed. What are you smelling? You gonna pee on it? Of course you're gonna pee on it. Yeah, things have definitely changed over there. Yeah, or if your parents wasn't doing that, they were bikers. And we had a couple local bars. We had the Glen Avon grocery store that had a diner in it. She was called back then, because my grandpa on my father's side, which is, we call him the sperm donor, and that's a totally different conversation for a different time. My grandmother, I called her my Mimi. I don't know, that's what I just called her. That's the back east thing or something like that, you know, southern thing. She was a cook at the diner. Good morning, Straight Up Slots. And this town, I was telling everybody the town I used to live into, because I remember I was a paper boy. Going live tonight, it's been a minute. Yeah, it has. I was telling her when I was a paper boy, the fog used to be so thick. And I was telling them about the movie. Remember the movie, I don't know when it is. It was 1970s or early 80s, The Fog. I think it was in the 70s. And it was the first one. It was the one that looked real. And how I would ride my bike through it because I was a paper boy and early in the morning. I was always afraid I was gonna get snatched. But I was telling the town I lived in, a lot of people have horses, and people would ride their horses everywhere in town. And of course, as kids, we would ride our bikes. You guys hear that? Straight Up Slots is going live tonight. Y'all need to subscribe. But what should we call it? Yeah, it was very interesting. It was a very interesting time, you know. And when the kids would fight, they would fight with fists. How things have changed, yeah. We'd fight with our fists. You'd get a bloody nose. A day later, we were friends afterwards, you know. Or we just didn't talk to each other because we were just too embarrassed. We got our asses kicked, you know, in front of people. But yeah, the girls used to ride around and on their horses. You know, and we go to the local grocery store. I was telling them this local grocery store is called the Glen Avon Market. It's a little small town in Jurupa Valley in Riverside. It's called Glen Avon, and yeah, it is. It was a blue collar town, and people were, if they wasn't a truck driver, they were a tow truck driver, semi diesel driver, or they worked at an auto body, or they were a mechanic. That's the blue collar work that people did. Their dads did. Their moms worked at the grocery store, did babysitting, licensed healthcare worker, whatever, you know. I worked at the hospital, and I was telling them I had a grandmother, other thing or whatever, I don't know why, but I call her that. She was the cook at the Glen Avon. There was a store called Glen Avon Market, so they had a little diner. It's kind of like Woolworth. Remember Woolworth? But had a little diner. You would go in, and I remember it was burger, mushroom with a little gravy on the mushrooms or whatever, you know, sauce on the burger. It was so damn good. Or a barbecue beef sandwich. Man, those are the good. I don't know why they taste so good back then. These days it tastes like shit unless you homemade it. But yeah, she would work there, and she didn't work there long. She had a lot of health problems. She had high blood pressure. On that side of the family, they all had a little of a drinking problem. But I do know she had high blood pressure. I think she had a heart problem. Whatever they all had. I would go, oh, look at Little Rock. And I'm using that town. Your mother was a local bus driver. So I hung out there, and I was just bullshitting because I always had a crush on this one bus driver. And she goes, hey, Rocco, I'll tell you what, I'll give you $2 if you sweep out and clean my windows on my bus. So word got around to the bus stop, at the bus station there, the school bus station. So people would give me $2, $5. I'd pump the gas on it, you know, and I guess the manager guy, the guy who's in charge of that, I still remember his name was Mr. Burns, and he got word of it. I was doing it for 3.5 months. I mean, you know, I was a month doing that, you know, plus my paper route. And I remember he called me, and he came out there, called me, pulled me in there, asked me, what am I doing? You don't work here, da da da. Why are you doing this? And he goes, I said, I'm starting a business, man. You're keeping the man down here. You know, I'm not doing like this. You know, we can't have you here. You're not even old enough to work, blah, blah, blah. You know, this is a danger. And I said, sir, he goes, what do you need all that much money? What are you going to buy? Playboys and comic books? And he started laughing, right? He goes, no, seriously. I said, well, I'm saving my money up. I want to buy a Trans Am like, hey, good morning, Kissy Keck. And I said, I want to buy a Trans Am like the Bandit. You know, Smoking the Bandit. He started laughing. He goes, son, you know how much those cars go? That's why I got to start saving up. So, long story short, I couldn't do it no more. But I had a good thing going. You know, the bus drivers would tip me. They would give me $2 or $3 to sweep out, clean the windows. One guy, which is, I don't know, he must have just had money because $5 was a lot of tip. You know, he would just give me $5 to sweep out, clean the windows, shut the windows on the school buses. And I would fill up the tanks, you know, because they were all diesel. But I got in trouble. But that's the start of entrepreneurship right there. Kissy Cat, that looks so good what you made. Why are you acting up today? There we go. Yeah, we went to Palm Springs and we got him a raincoat. He got new pajamas and he got this thing so we can make it's like a clay thing to make a Christmas decoration. We're gonna put his paw print in it. He didn't go to Palm Springs because he would have acted with all the other dogs. But yeah, we went to Palm Springs yesterday. Went to Sebastian's. He gave us a facial, whatever the hell that is. I don't know, it takes about an hour for me and Sarah. We told him we were in town. He could invite us over. Went to the casino. We did have slot play, but we went to Agua Caliente. Meatball, quit pulling. And you can't, let me tell you, that casino was dead. That's usually a busy casino. It was dead in there. Big work. Yeah, it was big work as a kid. You know, I was a freshman in high school, but I wanted to make money. The kids these days, shit, they would never do that. And here we go. He's gonna act up. You better not act up. No, do not act up. Yeah. But had a lot of good time. Ooh, look, he put decorations out. Look at that. He put some decorations out. You go, boy. I gotta check this out at nighttime. Wow. That dog, that's Meatball going. Come on, straighten out, camera. Straighten out. Straighten out. There we go. To pay for all. They do not have layaway anymore. No, I don't even think Walmart has layaway. They used to be the king of layaway with them and Kmart. Aisle, whatever, blue light special. And they would have this little thing there, flashing blue light like a cop car. Yep, those were the good old days. They don't have that shit no more. That's all long gone. This is such bullshit. I gotta figure out what's wrong with my lap stream. I was trying to use it this morning. What the fuck is wrong with you now? Why are you acting up, gimbal? I'm gonna try my other gimbal. Hey, what are you doing stopping in the middle of the street like that, fool? I almost walked right into you. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look how beautiful this is. And it turns the other way. Look at that. Turn, you stupid son of a bitch. Damn fucking thing. Piece of shit. Look at that. The trees are starting to turn. I swear, if it ain't one, it's the other gimbal. Meatball, no. Nice. Bad dog. I told you not to do that, and you did it anyway. Why do you always do that with that dog? You agitate that dog. Totally different dog. This dog is known to jump the fence. Yeah, today's trash day. Ooh, someone's throwing a barbecue out. Let's go check it out. It's one of those cheap ones. Those $89 Walmart specials. Hey, barbecue's a barbecue. Yeah, I don't like these foggy days. It's very eerie. Of course, your transmission is unstable due to weak network connection. Bullshit. And I notice, that's weird. I notice if the network, the gimbal starts acting up. Come on. When I get home, I got things. I gotta go to the dry cleaners today. I gotta get some blood work done today. I got shit to do today. I'm gonna figure out what's wrong with my other thing. So I'm tired of seeing this stupid shit network connection. I might just use the YouTube app. I don't know. The only problem is that chat doesn't stay up long. It just goes on, and sometimes I miss the chat. We were playing some train one. First, of course, she wants to go play the Lightning Links. Didn't do shit. Not even one fucking bonus on that thing. Then we went to go do this train steam line or train line or something like that, and we were doing okay on that one. It was up and down, up and down. Then she wanted to go try, because we had $35 free play. Then she wanted to try the Dollar Storms. And lately, the Dollar Storms hasn't been doing shit. And I guess she was looking for another machine. She missed it, but we had a $200, what the, here we go. Don't start acting up. We had a $200 bankroll. And, I don't know, the casino was dead. That's first of all. And and lately over there at Agua has not been the same. This one guy hit a major and a mini, and I don't know, I think someone has already hit the major, because all the majors were already maxed. They wasn't maxed out there at 500, so someone win them. So we walked away with 25 bucks in our pocket. So that's how we did. So that was that. I was like, and I can't record in there because they get all butt hurt. Here we go. Come on, don't start this shit. The gimbal's starting to act up. I don't know what the fuck his problem is. So, all right, you guys. I don't know. The gimbal's acting up. I don't know why. What's the deal with it? So I'm already at home. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great day. See ya. Piece of shit gimbal.